Claim to Fame Season 2's third-place finisher Chris reveals that his dad, Donny Osmond, thinks the wrong guesses about his identity are hilarious. Claim to Fame Season 2 contestant Chris made it to the final after 3 of his fellow competitors guessed him incorrectly, and he now reveals that their wrong guesses made his dad, singer Donny Osmond, laugh. Although many of Donny's fans recognized Chris immediately just because he looks so much like his father, Chris' fellow players had no idea who he was until the very end. Jane guessed Elvis Presley, Hugo guessed Elton John, and JR guessed Billy Idol. It wasn't until the final that Monet guessed Chris right after Gabriel figured out that he could be related to Donny, who was a teen idol in the 1970s. In an interview with EW, Chris revealed that Donny can't stop laughing about how wrong the Claim to Fame Season 2 contestants' guesses were about him. He shared that Donny thinks it's hilarious. Chris explained that it's just funny because all of his cult following, all of these moms, know who he is, but their kids just have no clue. So I think it was probably good press for him to show the younger generation who he is. Chris said that it was a big realization for the younger generation that he has such a strong following from the 70s, and they're still with him to this day. Chris says Donny Osmond watched every Claim to Fame episode. Chris shared that Donny was really thrilled and excited that Chris was a contestant on Claim to Fame. He said that the show is a big opportunity, and there's a lot of hype with it. And so he was very supportive all the way through for me to do it. Chris revealed that Donny watches every single episode. If he's not watching it with me, he calls me during it, and after he's like, "Oh my gosh, that was insane, that was amazing, that was incredible, you did so great." So he's been my hype man. The mystery of Chris on Claim to Fame was very entertaining for viewers because it was truly hilarious to see the contestants guessing that he was related to British singers, such as Elton John and Billy Idol, when a clue revealed that Chris' celebrity relative was born in Utah. The contestants were also convinced that he was related to John Mayer or Jim Carrey during the season. Chris' clues seemed obvious, but it was very hard for the younger generation to put them together. His clue, Puppy Love Teen Idol in the 70s, should have been a giveaway because of Donny's hit song, but the contestants just couldn't figure it out. Another reason it was funny that the contestants couldn't guess Donny was because several of their relatives had a connection to him through The Masked Singer. Donny was the Masked Singer Season 1 runner-up as Peacock. He appeared on the show with the relatives of winner Gabriel, Nick Cannon, host Olivia, Jenny McCarthy, panelist, and runner-up Monet, GB Smooth, guest panelist. It was very funny to watch the contestants think that they had Chris right, only to discover that, once again, they were wrong. Chris did a fantastic job of keeping Donny a secret until the very end, and he should be proud of his appearance on Claim to Fame.